Hello. Hello. Is it allowing you to comment? Can you comment? Hello. Hey. Hello. Hello. How y'all doing? I am exhausted. I am tired. I am tired and I am very much exhausted. How y'all doing? Hello. Hello. It's like as soon as the comment come up there, it's going right away. How y'all doing? How everybody doing? I don't like it this way. I am so exhausted. I am tired and I'm exhausted and I'm tired. I'm about to send something on I can't go. Y'all double tap the screen to get those lights up. Thank you. I can't go live on Instagram yet. I have somebody looking into that um to figure out why this keep happening to me. So I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, y'all. So I got somebody looking into that for me to figure out why they keep doing that. I've been extremely busy. I've been my son going back to college and we had to move him in his apartment, so that took all day, all night, yesterday. All day, all night. All day, all night. So I'm extremely tired. Then I was watching, so I got so many messages. I tried to go through them as much as possible. I got a lot of messages regarding this lady, this lady, her sister. I got a lot of message yesterday regarding them. I was actually in her live at one point, and hey, how y'all doing? I was in her live at one point yesterday, but I had to leave it. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Was nothing much. Just exhausted and a little tired. Um, I'm letting everybody know that I'm live over here because it's not let me go live on Instagram. But this is ridiculous. It don't make no sense. I just and with me listening to her yesterday, with me listening to Karlissa yesterday regarding Chrisean son and regarding some things that I went through with my own son, I had to shut her live down because he's only 19 years old, and the things that she was saying in her live was actually um, aggravating him, and it kind of like made him remember some things about himself. So I had to shut her live down. That's why I didn't. I said I was gonna go live while I was at his apartment yesterday to show Karlissa this is how you do it as a mom, but I didn't because what her and Faith done yesterday was uncalled for. It was uncalled for what they did. That conversation did not have to be that conversation did not have to be made inside that car while on live. And the sister Faith is I don't see her being religious at all because she actually picked the comment. Hey, how y'all doing? She actually picked the comment. She was like, "Oh, we don't need to read this one right here." And because Karlissa wasn't even looking at the comments. So she wanted that comment to be addressed. She picked that comment to so that Karlissa can start speaking on it. Um it is truly sad. It doesn't make any sense. And I just for the life of me, Let's see. I'm trying to let them. For the life of me, I don't understand what is wrong with any of them. Um, hello, hey, how everybody doing? Because as soon as if your name pop up, let me see if I can keep. Let me see what this mean right here. Um, okay, I think I fixed it, y'all. I'm learning as I go. I think I fixed it because as soon as you wrote something, it just disappeared and went away, and it did it again. What the what? Let's see. Okay, I think somebody comment. Let me see what it's gonna do. Yeah, it's still kind of all messages are visible. Okay, so it goes away. But like I said, the things there, yeah, what they are doing is pretty much very aggravating. It doesn't make any sense, and the Aunt Faith, I truly want to I truly want to speak to her because I want to speak to her because she is the one that's supposed to be. Hello. The Aunt Faith is the one that's supposed to be a godly woman. So if you're the one that's supposed to be the godly woman, then why would you pick that particular comment for Karlissa to react off? Karlissa was driving. She picked that comment. She picked that comment for Karlissa to react off. She's gonna say, "Oh, I'm not even gonna pay this one no mind." She could have just been quiet about it, but she wanted Karlissa to say something. She is actually worse than Karlissa because a woman of God don't move like that. A woman of God do not move like that. I was born to a woman of God. And a woman of God do not move like that at all. I am in my 40s, my early 40s. And I was born to my mother, a woman of God. I have never in my life heard my mother cuss. I have never in my life seen my mother wear pants. I have never in my life seen my mother engage into anything negative. Never. I have never seen my mom smoke. I have never seen my mom drink. I have never seen my mom watch anything on TV or anything that is not godly. When we was growing up, we couldn't even look at anything on our TV that was worldly at all. So Faith, I know what a woman of God look like. See, and when you are in the presence, when you are in the presence of a woman of God, her spirit takes over. Because if she a true woman of God, her spirit takes over. It takes over all that negative stuff that you're trying to do. That conversation that you had in that car with Karlissa, that shouldn't have been a conversation that y'all had on live. You are wanting to attack this child right along with Karlissa. Hello. You are in on it. You are just as worse. You are just as worse. You don't see Carletta, y'all other sister, y'all say she's the bad one, but you don't see her doing that. You don't see her engaging in conversations that would strike up things, talking about somebody with a special need and all of that. You don't see Carletta doing that. You see her fighting against. You see y'all sister, y'all said Carletta is so much of the bad one, but she's always out here. She's always out here fighting against what y'all trying to say about Chrisean Porter. She been around him more than y'all probably. So I don't understand it. Faith had a motive. I don't know who Faith is affiliated with, but I know she's a hypocrite. Faith is not a woman of God at all. Faith is faking because she would have never allowed that conversation to take place, already knowing. Faith know that these people that are on this internet are bashing that child. She already know the backlash that Chrisean is getting. Chrisean is human. Why would you come up here and start a conversation knowing the hate train you have in your comments? Everybody that be in Karlissa on Karlissa's side of Instagram, they dislike Chrisean and her son. So why get in a live with Karlissa where it's a lot of hate pages and all that and strike that type of conversation? Faith, you are wrong. You are wrong, and you're not a woman of God. And whoever your higher ups are, they need to sit you down and talk to you. Because you're not a woman of God. You are messy. You are just as messy as Karlissa. Because everything is not for the internet. That child is being, Chrisean Jesus Porter is being attacked on Instagram, hello, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. The child is being attacked on almost every social media platform. So why come out here and do that? Why? Why? You read the comment, Faith. You read it. You looked at that comment and you said, I don't want to react to this one. Why open your mouth? Right then and there, you know what a real woman of God would have started doing? A real woman of God would have started praying. That's what a real woman of God. Whenever the demon tries to attack, the real women of God start praying. They don't start trying to engage in a conversation with a person like Karlissa who says, hey, how everybody doing? They don't engage in a conversation with somebody like Karlissa who spirit hate on her own grandchild. It don't make any sense. It is wrong. It's not right at all. And that's not what Faith, you need to stop faking before something come upon your life. Karlissa is already suffering. Karlissa, she's already reaping what she sowed. She's already, and the sad thing about it is, her kids are reaping what she sowed. Her kids are. So it's ridiculous. Hello. Hey, everybody. It just don't make no sense. It's wrong. It's wrong. It is wrong. And that's not the way you supposed to move. That's not the way you supposed to done it. At all. At all. You're wrong. Whatever you need to talk to Karlissa about you act like you trying to get her to do better by Junior or choose better words. But the internet is not the place on a live to do that. You could have waited till Karlissa got off live and spoke to her. Because you know the type of things that's going to come out of Karlissa's mouth. You know Karlissa more than anybody because you are her sister. She's being reported to the right authority. She's being reported to the most high authority. That's what she's being reported to. She's being reported to it, the most high authority. He's sitting up high and watching everything that they are doing. Karlissa is doing all this to hurt Chrisean. And she's coming out here every day to do something to she want Chrisean's attention. But Chrisean, sweetheart, please do not respond at all. She is not worth it. Her nor Faith. Because Faith is a hypocrite. And I saw right through her yesterday. I also, not only was I up with my son, getting him put in his new apartment for college, my mother was with me. I showed that to her. I showed it to her. That's not how a woman of God move at all. You don't do nothing to hurt anyone. We all know that Chrisean be on this internet. We all know that people send her stuff. So somebody got to send her a video of her child's grandmother and aunt discussing whether to call her child special need, slow, retarded. You know that live was sent to her. People sent her clips. And she got to sit there and watch that of her child, flesh and blood. Are y'all crazy? Y'all are crazy. But Faith, your punishment gonna be worse because you out here acting like you walking the godly way. You are something else. You are something else. You are something else. And you think people can't see through you. You tries to do it in a sneaky way. But I saw you. I caught on to you. I caught on to you. I jumped in the live. I jumped in that live seconds, minutes before that you read that comment. You are wrong. Karlissa has a lot more. You're trying to figure out who's slow, who this, who that. What's going on with Dre? What's going on with Dre, Karlissa? Because allegedly he facing life. Allegedly they trying to send Dre away forever. And instead of you on your knees crying to God, asking him to forgive you and forgive Dre and asking him for his mercy. You're supposed to be on your knees asking God for mercy for your son. You're supposed to be pleading the blood of Jesus over your son, girl. And you up here with this mess. We saw Jaden interview. She said that it looks like ain't nobody don't even know when Blueface will get out. She said, yeah, could be December. Like it could be longer. Don't you see what's happening within your own life? Do you think all this stuff is happening because you was a good mother, Karlissa? All this stuff not happening because of you are a good mother? You done messed up your kids. And your kids right now, Dre and Blueface, need you on your knees crying out to God. They don't need you on this internet trying to bash your grandson, girl. What is wrong? You special need. You is slow. You special need and you slow, Karlissa. Because it's no way. I knew my child facing some stuff like that, and I would be up here trying to bash anybody. I would be praying day in and I would be praying. I would be on my knees. I would be praying, crying. You don't want to speak on Dre because allegedly you know what's about to happen. But guess what you probably gonna do? As soon as that happened to him, if it does happen, and I hope God have mercy on his soul and it don't happen to him. Guess what, Karlissa? Guess what, Faith? I'm gonna ask my mother to pray. Because my mother got 14 successful children. 14 successful children. Because she walked godly. So I'm going to ask my mother to pray. For your child. Because I seen what my mother prayer can do. I know what her prayer can do. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Both of your kids are suffering right now, and Callie suffering. I saw your live last night, Karlissa, where you was talking about Callie's son was the football stuff and how Callie barely reacted to it. You know why she didn't? She's barely reacting because she's going through something. And you so busy out here trying to use anybody to become Hollywood. You couldn't use Blueface that long to become Hollywood. So now you're using your grandson, Chrisean Jesus Porter, to keep yourself known in these streets, these internet streets. You're sad. You's a sad piece of shit. And it's sad that Blueface and Callie and Dre are reaping from what you're doing. You and Faith both need to go get dip. Y'all need to be dipped into some water. Because y'all had already planned that mess yesterday. I see a bunch of people up here talking about God this and God that and God this and oh, I was born to a woman of God. My name is Miss Boone. On every social media platform that is. Go look. Go look. Go look at how God have blessed my kids and abundantly. Because I ain't gonna put out nothing wrong out here. I'm not gonna put out nothing wrong. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong, and y'all set that up for yesterday just to sure. Both of you. Karlissa and Faith. Both of you. You're wrong. Chrisean have feelings. She has feelings. Even though y'all trying to use her child to come up. All y'all you're trying to come up. We see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. But the same way you come up will be the same way you drop down. We see what you're doing. It's not right what y'all doing to that baby. It's not right. It's not right at all. He didn't ask to be here. He didn't ask to be born to y'all family. He haven't done anything to y'all. Chrisean Porter has not done anything to y'all at all. And yet and still, y'all come up here and try to be funny. You don't know what he is. You don't know if he's slow. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know how he's going to turn out. You don't know. You're not God, Faith. And Faith, if you had faith and you was a woman of God, and if you did thought something was wrong, you'll be praying for a turnaround. Not trying to label it or give it a name. Don't be doing that. I go to I got a story I'm gonna share with y'all. My son that I took yesterday to the college, in his apartment. He already in college. He have one more year. He come from a family, my husband family, have a lot of people with special needs. And they have a lot of people that have mental illness and all of that. And they told my son in 3rd grade, first of all, when I got pregnant with him, a lady said, well, do you know the people that his father come from, the background? And she said, you sure you want to have a baby? Because it could possibly be hit your baby. And I went to my mother and I told my mother I was going to abort him because I didn't want to have a baby that could have special needs or whatever you may call it. And my mother said, no, you're not. I had all 14 of my kids and you're going to have yours. And we're going to pray about it. And no matter what God give you, no matter what, he granted it and he giving it to you. So you're going to love it and you're going to take care of it. But we're going to pray on it. And that's what we done. We prayed on it. And when he was born, he was very pretty. He didn't have any special needs because you get tested for it while you're pregnant. He didn't have any autism. They couldn't find any of that. But when he was in 2nd grade and 3rd grade, they told him that he would never be able to. They evaluated him and he was behind everybody in the class. So they tried to put him in a special need class and I said no. And they told him that he would never be able to learn on the level of kids of his age and his grade limit. And I went to my mother and I talked to her and we prayed. And I went to my husband and I told him, I'm getting ready to leave my job. I'm going to quit my job today. I'm going to quit my job today. And I'm going to bring my son to par. And that's what I done. I quit my job. And I went to school with him for a whole year straight. And I sit at that school with him for a whole year straight. And I learned all the curriculum that he was being taught. And I took him home and I taught him. And I taught him. Well, I'm here to tell you, the child that they said would never be able to learn at the same level of everybody else in his grade. Graduated early college number 6. He graduated number 6. He graduated high school with a 2-year he graduated high school with an associate's degree in arts. High school. But they said he was special need. And they said a lot of things. You don't put that on kids. My child graduated number 6. My child had an associate's degree. His 11th grade year, he had enough points to accumulate an associate's degree his 11th grade year. And the college that he's at now, he's still an honor student at college. So when situations arrive like that, you don't give it titles. Faith, you don't give it titles. You don't title it as, you call it special need. You don't title it faith. You pray. Because that's what me and my mother did. That's what me and my mother did. We prayed. We didn't give him a title. We prayed. See, that's how I know you're not a woman of God at all. You're fake. And you're out here in these streets with Karlissa for a come up. For a come up. And that's why yesterday, when he heard y'all, when my son heard y'all on that live, he said, that's messed up. Those grown peoples. He said, Mom, ain't that Blueface mom? I said, yeah, that's Blueface mom and his sister. He said, Mom, that's messed up. He said, that's messed up. He said, now I see why you love Chrisean so much. That's messed up. He 19 years old. And he said that was messed up. You don't title things. They tried everything possible. Put my baby they tried to put him in a slow class. I said, no. I didn't do it. Now, if I would have went head on and titled it like you're doing, Faith, I would have delayed him even more. That's what I would have did. But prayer changes things. And working towards your goals with whatever you want for your kids. It's sad. It's sad that children have better sense than Karlissa. That lady drained children's. How on earth can you drain a child? How on earth can you drain a child? So don't come here. Don't even think. You tried to come and try to act like you were smoothing it over. Y'all already have put together what y'all was going to do. So you thought just because you said special needs, that you was going to make it feel like, oh, you was... No, no, no. Because you can't give anything a title that you don't even know about. Y'all don't even know y'all don't have no... Y'all are ignorant. You're stupid and you're dumb. Because a person that sit there and speak on a situation like that and give it a name with no knowledge of. You have no knowledge of. You have no knowledge of. You're just going by what the hate pages are saying. You're going by what the hate pages are saying. You don't know what's wrong. So why give it a name if you don't know? Oh my God. I just hope, and I pray that Callie get her and her children away from Karlissa just as further as she can. And Blueface and Dre is sad. And what I heard about Dre, and I'm doing some research on it. But if that's true, Karlissa, you got bigger fish to fry. Right, only seen him 3 times. If that's true, that your son is getting ready to give another large amount of his life to the system, because he already was gone a large amount of his life when he was a child. And if that's getting ready to happen again, and the best you can do is come out here on the internet and attack your own grandchild, You know what, Karlissa? I pray God have mercy on your soul. You and Faith, both of y'all, because both of y'all was wrong. Both of y'all was wrong. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to get that clip of where Faith chose that particular comment to bring to Karlissa attention. Because Faith was the one reading the comments. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that grown women can be so ignorant. I cannot believe it that grown women can be so stupid. Trying to come up off humiliating that baby, it's not it. And if you do make it anywhere, you only get there to fall back down hard as hell. That's the only thing that's happening for you. It is sad. It's truly sad. I wasn't even gonna come live because I am so exhausted and I'm tired because I've been a real mother. I've been a real mother and I've been exhausted and tired. But I had to because it was taking a toll. It's wrong. It's wrong. And I'm praying for Chrisean and her baby. I'm praying for both of them. I'm praying for both of them because Chrisean need a lot of love because only love can overpower hate. Only love can overpower hate. And she need a lot of love. When she does stuff now, she be like she's on pins and needles. Y'all think y'all are doing something, attacking her. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing but bringing karma back on your own life. That's all you're doing. Because Chrisean got some praying people praying for her. She got some praying people praying for her. She got some people who gets praying for her that God really answered prayer for. She got some people praying for her. And I've asked my mother to pray for her. And my mother is a praying lady. God favor her. She's a praying lady. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. What y'all sitting there doing is not right. It's not right. And you got to be doing it for a come up. You most definitely got to be doing it for a doggone come up. I would never. I would never. I commend Chrisean. I commend him. Because she's taking it. She's taking it and she's praying about it. That's why she's still staying sane. Because she's praying about it. Because attacking somebody's kid. I couldn't be able to take that. I couldn't be able to take that. You look at my kids wrong and I go off. So I couldn't be able to take that. I couldn't do it. Because if you look at my kids wrong, I go clean off. So to take this type of attack, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And a lot of us couldn't do it. And Karlissa can't even stand for Chrisean to go. She can't even stand for Chrisean to say something in an interview about Blueface. She can't even take for Chrisean to tell what she experienced with Blueface. She can't even take that. But she suspect Chrisean to take her coming out here attacking her child. And when Chrisean does say something back, she says disrespect. You can't even take Chrisean mentioning Blue name at all. But you think it's okay to come out here and keep saying bad things about her child, and she's supposed to sit back and take it and not say nothing. Who the hell do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are that you can keep coming up here attacking her child, but you don't want her to say nothing about Blueface at all? Somebody that she know, somebody that she shared a bed with, somebody that she gave her money to, somebody that she's still holding his ass down while he locked up. You don't want her to say one thing about him, but you can come out here when you want to and spur hate against her child. And Jaden air pump head ass, you she got to do an interview and talk about me. But every interview you do, you say something about Chrisean. They ask you about Chrisean, and you got something negative to say every single time. When that girl that went on an interview and prayed for your big-headed self. You sitting there on that interview looking like you high off all kinds of drugs. What was wrong with you on that interview, Jaden Alexis? You look like you were spaced out. That was not just alcohol. Tell us what you own. You another one. You feel like you can go on an interview and talk about Chrisean, but she can't talk about you. And you're talking about, oh, she went on Twitch on the day you released your song. Who the hell are you? Do you think Chrisean supposed to stop making her money? Because you got a song getting ready to drop? Are you fucking crazy, girl? The world, Chrisean world don't stand still for you. How how the hell you gonna tell this girl don't go make her money to her enemy? You are her enemy. How the hell you gonna tell her she can't get on Twitch because you got a song dropping? Well, if her being on Twitch mess up your views to your song on a whole different other platform, then bitch, wrap that goddamn rapping career up today. Wrap it up. Because if she can stop your flow on a whole different platform just by her going live on Twitch, then take your mic, your belly shirt, your 35 different motherfucking filters that you use, take it all and go in your kitchen or your bathroom and throw it in the trash can. All the lyrics and everything. Go throw it in the trash can. How can another woman stop another woman shine? Unless you ain't got none. You telling us yourself that you ain't got none. How can Chrisean stop your shine? If you say, I'm Jalen Alexis, the baddest Barbie, you the baddest Barbie. I'm Jalen Alexis. You say you the shit. So how can Chrisean stop her putting out pictures of Chrisean Porter on your birthday or near your birthday? You got your ass whooped on your birthday. How is Chrisean able to stop your shine? You don't got none then. You don't got none. All y'all are living off her and her name. And you know it deep down inside. All y'all are living off Chrisean's name. All of you. All of you. I hope and pray you don't never tell Journey that another woman can stop something from happening for her. I hope you don't never tell your daughter that. Ever. Because that's what you're saying. But you too slow. Now you too slow to realize, and Chrisean haters and Karlissa and them, they too slow to realize that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. If Chrisean got to stop her world or whenever you do something or whenever your birthday or whatever, if she got to stop doing stuff and go and hide somewhere so you can come out and you can get some shine and somebody can look at you, then that's not her fault. As I told you before, call Martha Stewart and get on the goddamn talk on a cooking show with her. You got to be crazy, girl. You got to be crazy. You ain't got nothing going on. Nothing at all. Nothing. Y'all sit over there on the Six Sock Show and talk about Chrisean, on lives and talk about Chrisean. When Chrisean go live and when Chrisean do video stuff, Chrisean don't even have, she don't need to mention y'all. She don't need to. She don't even need to mention, she don't need to mention Blueface. This internet internet is chasing down behind Chrisean. And they're going to chase down behind Chrisean now on the strength of Chrisean Porter. Chrisean Jesus Porter. They're chasing down behind them to see what's going on in their life. Chrisean don't need Jaden Alexis. Chrisean don't need Karlissa. Chrisean don't need Blueface. What did Chrisean come on this internet and worry about anything that you was doing when she dropped her music? No. When she dropped any song, she ain't come up here and worry about what you was doing. She ain't care as you went live. You the one who making Chrisean feel like I'm that woman. I control her. You giving Chrisean control over your life, Jaden. And you sending them interviews and acting like you don't care. All you doing is getting drunk, allegedly, and trying to drink your problems away, your sorrows. That's what you're doing. You stay drunk. That's all you do. Stay drunk. Drunk, drunk, drunk. Y'all see, I just don't understand. And y'all got people to sit up there and root that mess on. Exactly. We see what Blueface done before he got locked up when he was trying to get all the other songs out. Right before the song released, he get on the internet and start something with Chrisean. Right before Barbara released or anything, he got up here and started something with Chrisean. Blueface, no, Chrisean is the clout. He know it. Karlissa know it. Jaden know it. Faith, flying, looking, monkey flying, looking self, she know it. The sad thing about it, Chrisean don't even care about y'all getting clout out her, off of her. She do not care. And you don't have to use that baby, Karlissa. It's sad. It's so sad. It's wrong. I just don't. I'm going to definitely have to. I'm going to have to look at some stuff and figure it out. Because there's too many people out here just attacking Chrisean just to be known, just to get their name out there. Bonnie, that Jessica lady, her manager, Nobody must never tell y'all that the same way you get it, it's the same way you lose it. Nobody must have ever told you that. I can't believe it. Mm. But I'm sick of it too. I'm really sick of her. I'm sick of her. And she ain't giving Dre no energy and no time. You gonna come here on the internet. You came here on this internet to tell people keep Dre out the circus. Cause Dre don't want to be in the circus. No. You are afraid that if Dre name keep getting mentioned like that, people gonna start researching. And they're gonna see what's really going on with Dre. That's what you are afraid of. People gonna really start to researching because, girl, Karlissa, you know Chrisean got some strong supporters. And she got some supporters that'll go right on to that courthouse and listen to what that judge saying. She got some supporters with the background to go and review and look at and see what's going on. You don't want people to meddle in what's going on with Dre right now. Because you know what's going on with him, allegedly, it's not looking good. You know it's not looking good. And it seems to me that you're going to let that boy rot. You're going to let your son rot. If you want to talk to us about something, come on this internet. If you're trying to tell us the truth about what's going on with Chrisean Jesus Porter, something that you don't know. You don't know what's going on with Chrisean Jesus Porter, but you do know what's going on with Dre, your son. Come up here and tell us what's going on with Dre. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll look into that one. Get on this internet, Karlissa. You love this internet. I tell you what. I ain't bought nail 6 socks subscription. I ain't bought it. I ain't planning on buying it. I don't care if it was free 99. I wouldn't buy it. But if you take an episode and get up there and tell us the truth about what's going on with Dre, I'll buy me a subscription and I'll buy a few other people some too. If you gonna get up here and tell us the truth about what's going on with Dre, tell us the God knows truth about get up here and talk to us. We tired of hearing you talk about Chrisean's son. Talk to us about your son and not Blueface. Talk to us about your son. Karlissa, get up here and tell us what's going on with your son. We want to know. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tyron. Get in here, Karlissa. I guarantee you, if you get up here and if you make one of those episodes on telling us what's going on with Dre, taking us to court to you, taking us to court with you, girl, that'll be the day that you take them views and them subscriptions go up so high, you might turn it to Chris Jim that day. Let us in on that, Karlissa. Take us with you down. Take us down with you. We want to know about Dre. We don't want to, don't bring your bald-headed, chinchit eyes ass back on this internet telling us nothing else about Chrisean Jesus Porter until you can bring your ass up here and tell us what the hell going on with Dre, your son. Tell us that. Get your ass up here and tell us what's wrong, what's going on with Dre. Allegedly, they trying to give that boy life. Karlissa, if you need help, get up here and tell us you need help. Get up here and talk to us. Because even though Chrisean got some good people on her side with some good hearts, and we don't want to see Dre gone again like that. Get up here and talk to us. You and Faith, big nose ass. She get up here and she talk to us too. She want her 5 minutes of fame. You know what's going on with Dre too, Faith. If you want to give something, you want to say what's going on with Chrisean Porter and special needs, but give us the title and the name of in the description of what's going on with Dre. Tell us about that. Get on this internet, you and Faith. Come on back live, both of you. Talk to us about Dre. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. You ain't went to nail doctor appointment with Chrisean, with Baby Porter, not now time. You can't get no information on Baby Porter. You can't. You're not his guardian. But you can get information on Dre, your son. You are going to those court. You are going to the court. Tell us the truth, Karlissa. We want the truth. Do not let that boy allegedly go back to that place and spend the rest of his life in there. It is wrong. Tell us the truth. Come tell us the truth. We want the truth. You know so much. Come on, Karlissa. I'm waiting for you. She's there. Karlissa is lying, y'all. She want to go ahead on and kill the narrative of Dre, of anybody thinking anything, because she don't want nobody going searching. Because if you go searching, you'll figure out what's going on. And it's public records of when he going back to court and all that. And girl, Chrisean got some fans, some die-hard supporters. I'll come right on to that courthouse and sit in that courtroom and listen. and make sure we get it right. And if you don't leave, Karlissa, if you don't stop speaking on Chrisean Jesus Porter in a bad way and trying to label anything with him, we're going to help support Dre and help support somebody to go to that courthouse and sit in there and get what he need to get that man up out of there. Because you ain't doing it. We're getting on this internet and we're going to, it's going to be all over. Free Dre. Free Dre. Talk to us about Dre. And they going. They going. Because we about to get it done. We want Dre out. We want him out. We tired of hearing about a baby. We tired of hearing about Chrisean Porter. We tired of hearing about him. We don't want to hear nothing else about him. He a baby. His life ain't even got started yet. His life ain't even got started yet, Carlos. We don't no. Stop trying to talk about that baby to get us off of what's really going on. You better get your bald-headed ass. Toilet stool, water in your hot tub, fishy, corroded, weak teeth. Get up here now and talk to us about Dre. You and Faith looking like a bug, a swole bug. She get up here too. She get up here too. Get up here and talk to us. We want you here, Karlissa. We want to help Dre. Come on. Come on. Come on. We want to help Dre. Get up here, bald head bitch. Get up here. After you finish basing with your 3 soaps and your 6 rags, get your stinking ass up here and talk to us about Dre. We don't want to hear nothing else. This internet is already telling us what they think about Chrisean Porter. We don't want to hear it no more, bitch. No, you ain't deflecting no more. We ain't letting you deflect no more. No, no. Talk to us about Dre. Tell us why Dre went to Africa. Tell us what's going on. Something ain't right. Why he went off. Come on, talk to us. Tell us about Dre Milton. What he got going on. Tell us about that. Do we call that special needs, slow? Come on, talk to us. When he go off, what happened? Why he experiencing that? What happened to him in prison the first time that made him come out here and have his mental and breakdowns and come on, talk to us. Tell us we invested in Dre life. Tell us what's going on with Dre. Because The judge is telling him what he's facing. Tell us what the judge is telling you that Dre is facing. What they saying? You know what they saying. How many years they say he facing? What do he need? Because I know you ain't got that boy no public defender. I know you don't got Dre a public defender. I know you ain't let that boy have no court-appointed lawyer. Oh my gracious. Yeah, tell us about that. Tell us about that. Talk to us, Karlissa. We listening. You got our attention today, baby. You got our attention. We, the people, want to know. Talk to us. You get up here and tell us all about Chrisean, baby, who you don't even know. Tell us about your son. And go get Faith and put her back in the car with you. And let her help you. Let her pick out some of our comments to react to and answer. I'm waiting. And when I get off this live, I'm going to be monitoring your lives because I want you to talk to me about Dre. We all do. You came out here and you want this chat. Carletta up and your nephew about talking about Dre. But we want to know. We want to know. We tired of you talking about somebody else's kids. Come on. We don't want to hear nothing about Blueface. Blueface is an open book. All 15 of his girlfriends, Bobo, White 100, everybody already know his business. Anybody can come out here and tell us about Blueface. We want to hear about Dre. And we want it from his piss poor of a mother, Karlissa Harvey, whatever your other last name is. We want it from you. And if you can't come on this internet and tell us about your own son, then keep your ass off this internet trying to tell us about Chrisean's son. Stay off of here. Okay. Stay off of this internet trying to tell us about Chrisean's son if you ain't gonna talk to us about Dre? Stay your hard body looking ass off this internet. Talking about that damn baby. If you ain't gonna tell us what's going on with the son you neglected a long time ago, the babysitter. Dre, aka the babysitter. That lady probably got Dre court-appointed lawyers, public defenders. That's what he probably got. Somebody who worked for the state. They work for them. I don't think Dre, allegedly, Dre don't have no paid for lawyer. By Karlissa. You won't even pay for that boy a lawyer from the money of the show that he gave you. That was his idea. He told us that was his idea. 6 Socks was Dre's idea. Dre was with you every step of the way for 6 Socks. He helped started that. Take some of that damn money and go and get that boy a lawyer. Because he worked hard with you at 6 Socks to get it off the ground. Dre worked hard with you at 6 Socks. He deserved for you to take some of that money from 6 Socks and go and get him a lawyer. He made that money. And I hope it does. We all know Dre was the one who got 6 Socks off the ground. The least you can do, Karlissa, is take some of that money and go get that boy a lawyer and make sure that no court-appointed lawyer had a book thrown at that boy. Karlissa? Karlissa? I know you in here. I know you're in here with your hard body ass. I know you're in here. Because I know you're watching me. And I know you're trying to take me down. I know that too. But you ain't got enough education. You ain't got enough sense. You ain't got enough a lot of things. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a mother to my daughter for a little while. And have a conversation with her. And I'm going to get me a nap because I'm tired. Because I was a mother to my son all day yesterday. And I'm going to come back later on when I'm rested up. And I want you to been told us by then what's going on with Dre. Because if you don't tell us what's going on with Dre, we're going to support whoever we have to support to get Dre some help and find out what's going on with him. Okay? Hell, I love going places. I might fly out there and just be sitting. Hey, Karlissa, because I want to support Dre. If you don't, I want you to come on this internet and talk to us about Dre. Not Chrisean Porter. We want to hear about Dre. Because I heard some disturbing stuff. And I hope it's not true. And before I go digging, I'm going to allow you to come out here. Since you love this internet and you love to talk, bitch. You love to talk, bitch. I'm going to allow you to come on out here and talk to us. Okay? Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to begin, even while I'm asleep, they're going to be sending me messages. If you do go live, they're going to send me screen recordings. They're going to send me everything. Because we stick together over here. We stick together. And we'll stick together and help you with Dre if that's what you need. But girl, please, if you don't let pride, please don't let pride. Karlissa, please. Please don't allow pride to let you lose your son, allegedly, again to the system for all those years. He don't deserve this. You never gave him a chance at life, Karlissa. You never gave Dre a chance. Give him a chance, Karlissa. Please. Give him a chance. You never gave Dre a chance. You never gave him one. You had him for a babysitter to Blue and Callie until Callie's father came and snatched her away from you. Before that boy went to jail, he was your in-home babysitter. You was out in those streets doing what God knows what. and tracing a Hollywood dream. And Dre was at home, a little boy himself, not knowing his left from right, trying to raise his siblings for you. And Karlissa, you told us that. You told us you was mad at Dre because he was the babysitter. So don't get up here and say I'm lying. Don't you dare get up here and say I'm lying, because this came out of your mouth. And we'll go back and we'll get the recording and show you. You said it, not us. You said Dre was the babysitter. And you was mad when he left because he was the babysitter. So Karlissa, I'm begging you, give Dre a chance. Give him a chance. Don't let that boy go down like that. We want to hear about Dre. We want to hear about Dre. Okay? Y'all, I'm about to end my live. I will be back later on. I gotta get some rest. I gotta have some type of girl thing with my daughter right quick. I gotta give her some attention and just have a girl talk with her. Mommy and daughter talk. And I'm gonna take me a nap and I'll be back live. But y'all know how to find me. Y'all know how to get in my message and send me anything that y'all need to send me that I may miss while I go to sleep. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of y'all. I thank y'all so much for the support. I thank y'all so much for the support. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. So I'll be back later. You're welcome.